Hi guys and ladies, Pinterest sent me a scallop recipe with Cajun mustard cream sauce. Well, it looks so good, I drooled on my iPad. And I wonder if I could do that recipe with fish. So I went to the supermarket and I picked up all the ingredients. Except one, and you know what it is, the fish. I'm gonna make my first cast right here off the dock. Today I want to go for small fish, especially bluegill. So let's use this little double-tail smelly jelly shad from my friend Chris of Muddy River Catfishing. I'll put a link in the notes for Chris and his lures. This is so tiny, it's going to be a challenge to even cast today in this wind, but let's give it a try. Okay, all right, second cast, that's the way to go. Yeah, fish. I could use this. This is great food, you know. The usual, dropped off in the boat. It's puny. But I have to remove this size from the lake anyway, based on the scientific electroshock survey that the biologists did. Too many small bass, they told me to get rid of them. So I'm gonna make this part of my dinner. 11.5 inches. Yeah, something. Wonder what it is. It's a bass. It's a nice one. Oh, might be too big. Skinny though. Yeah. Oh, it's a bass again. Well, it's an edible youngster, the size we need to remove. Wow, another edible bass. It's getting chilly again. Bass. I came out for bluegill and I end up catching bass after bass. It's the perfect eating size. Just under 12 inches, and that's the kind we need to remove. Where is that guy? I think he's over here. Oh, I think I caught a really ugly bluegill. They're never ugly. This is a very nice size. Oh, that's a good size. Some of you have asked for bluegill fishing tips. Well, this is all I do. I just go into the deeper side of the lake and I cast toward the shore, where there's objects especially, and then I just let the lure fall. I'll wait until I feel a tap or the line twitches, and then look, you've got a fish. It's that easy. Oh my, oh, that's a beauty. Now that's a pretty fish. Hey, thank you, Chris. These double-tail smelly jelly lures work. Looky here, I've got 4 small bass and 3 bluegill, and that's more than enough for our scallop recipe with Cajun cream sauce. So let's get in the house and fillet our little guys. it is the next day. I went out for small fish, and by golly, I caught enough to produce, look, almost 1.5 pounds of these nice fish fillets. And I'm anxious to start our creamy Cajun scallop recipe. Well, without scallops, of course. But first, let's make a nice side dish. You may have seen this one before. You know, I want something that resembles mashed potatoes, but you know me. I'm on a low-carb diet, so I don't eat potatoes very often. But look at this. I've got riced up cauliflower, and this is going to imitate mashed potatoes. All I need to do is put this in the microwave for 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. It's still hot. This was in the oven for over 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes. In our food processor, let's see what happens. I've got 4 ounces each of softened butter and cream cheese. Let's add that. 4 ounces each. Low carb does not mean low fat, obviously. Look at this. Look at this. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Here's about a 1/2 cup of shredded Parmesan. I've got a 1/2 cup of sharp cheddar cheese. Let's add that and then process this baby. We're going to make it nice and creamy smooth. This is the hardest part, getting it out of the processor. Oh, look at this, creamy smooth, fake mashed potatoes. So it's onto the fish, and here I've got 2 things going on. I've got bacon frying up in a big pan, and over here I've laid out my fish, and I'm now going to sprinkle these lightly, both sides, with some Cajun seasoning. All we'll do now is take out our bacon and then crumble it up, and we're going to use our grease to fry our fish in. Here's what I got going on here. I've got 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. And now we're supposed to use Cajun mustard, but I don't have Cajun mustard. So I've got this grainy mustard. It's almost the same. And I put in 4 teaspoons. Now I'm going to Cajuниze it a little bit more with this. How about some Tabasco? Maybe like 4 dashes. I've got our bacon grease on medium high, and here's some garlic. That's from the jar. Let's let that go for a minute. Now our fish. I'm going to fry these in batches. Let's start flipping. Oh, the aroma. Look, already they look good and they smell great. I'm just going to put these aside. Here's a 1/2 cup of chicken broth. The broth got all our tasty bits loose. And now watch. 1 cup of heavy cream. Let's reduce this a little. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Our Cajun mustard and our Dijon mustard go in now. Oh look, this thickens the sauce too. I'm going to add salt. I don't know how much. I'm going to add pepper. Look, our sauce is done. I'm just going to spoon it over the fish. This recipe is easy. Look how easy this is. I'm using that lightly dried parsley. It's really good. It's almost like fresh. I almost forgot. The coupe de gracie. Look, our chopped bacon. Yes, I got some bacon. Don't tell anyone I'm doing this. Creamy, lemony, bacony, crispy. Oh my goodness, this has so much going for it. And it's so easy. Look, I did it. Oh, try this. I'm going to keep it warm in the oven. While our fish is keeping warm in the oven, I might as well let you all know the famous celebrity restaurant and food critic, Miss Lulu Cheeks, is coming over for dinner tonight. You know, we've been seeing each other for over 50 years, yet I don't know, I can't seem to tell her that I love her. Maybe it's the fear of rejection by someone of her high status, but I need to get those words out. Well, here we are once again with the famous celebrity restaurant and food critic, Miss Lulu Cheeks. And thank you so much for joining me out here at my decrepit double wide. And you had a chance to partake in dinner with me. And we had the fake mashed potatoes. What did you think of those?
Very tasty. I loved them.
Oh,
yes, they were very good.
Thank you so much. Creamy, huh?
Yes, better than the real thing anyway.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yes.
And then we had fish with Cajun mustard cream sauce. What did you think of that?
It's delightful. And I love the bacon garnish because I could have eaten the whole thing of bacon.
Yeah, but the sauce was good.
Very good sauce. Yes, very
good.
good.
Thank you so much. Miss Cheeks. I can call you Lulu now? Thank you. Maybe you could help me. You see, I'm trying to win the love of a wonderful lady.
Who is the lady?
I can't tell you.
Well, you could just tell her that you love her.
But how?
Just say it.
Okay. I love you.
Yeah, like that.
Oh. Can I have a hug?